Bristol is an independent city in the U.S. state of Virginia as of the 2010 census. The population was 17,835. It is bounded by Washington County, Virginia, Bristol, Tennessee, and Sullivan County, Tennessee. It is the twin city of Bristol, Tennessee, just across the state line, which runs down the middle of its main street, State Street. The Bureau of Economic Analysis combines the city of Bristol, Virginia with Washington County for statistical purposes. Bristol is a principal city of Kingsport Bristol, TNVA Metropolitan Statistical Area, which is a component of the Johnson City Kingsport Bristol, TNVA Combined Statistical Area commonly known as the Tri-Cities region. History: originally named Goodson, it was renamed Bristol in 1890. The Grove, Solar Hill Historic District, and Walnut Grove are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Geography: Bristol is located at 36°36 Euro squared N 82°11 Euro squared W. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 13.2 square miles, of which 12.9 square miles is land and 0.3 square miles is water. The city is served by Interstate 81, U.S. routes 58, 421 and 11. Demographics: as of the census of 2000, there were 17,367 people, 7,678 households, and 4,798 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,346.4 people per square mile. There were 8,469 housing units at an average density of 656.6 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 92.54% white, 5.57% black or African American, 0.25% Native American, 0.37% Asian, 0.01% Pacific Islander, 0.18% from other races, and 1.08% from two or more races. 0.97% of the population were Hispanic or Latino of any race. There were 7,678 households, out of which 24.8% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 46.1% were married couples living together, 13.6% had a female householder with no husband present, and 37.5% were non-families. 34.3% of all households were made up of individuals and 17.4% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.18 and the average family size was 2.78. In the city, the population was spread out with 20.3% under the age of 18, 8.6% from 18 to 24, 26.2% from 25 to 44, 24.4% from 45 to 64 and 20.5% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 41 years. For every 100 females, there were 82.0 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 75.9 males. The median income for a household in the city was $27,389, and the median income for a family was $34,266. Males had a median income of $28,420 versus $20,967 for females. The per capita income for the city was $17,311. About 13.2% of families and 16.2% of the population were below the poverty line, including 25.8% of those under age 18 and 12.4% of those age 65 or over. Sales tax, non-grocery 5.3%. Grocery 2.5%. Restaurant meal 12%, government. July 1, 2014 to June 30, 2015, Government, Mayor, Catherine Brillhart, 1, Vice Mayor, Archie Hubbard, Councilmember, Guy Odom, Councilmember, Jim Steele, Councilmember, Bill Hartley, City Manager, Tabitha Crowder, Assistant City Manager, Andrew Trivette, City Attorneys, Pete Curcio and Ed Stout, City Clerk, Pamela Venable, Circuit Court Clerk, Kelly Duffy, Commissioner of Revenue, Terry Fry, Commonwealth Attorney, Jerry Wolf City Treasurer, Angel Harris, General Registrar, Penny Limburg, Emergency Services, Sheriff, Jack Weisenberger, Police Chief, John S. Austin, Fire Chief, J.C. Bowling, Assistant Fire Chief, Gary Estep, Fire Marshal, Eric Blevins, School System, School Board Chairman, Beth Reinhardt, School Board Vice Chairman, Randy Alvis, School Board Member, Ronald Cameron, School Board Member, Tyron Foster, School Board Member, Randy White, School Superintendent, Rex Gearhart, School Assistant Superintendent, Gary Ritchie, Past Mayors, Guy Odom, 2013 to 2014, Jim Steele, 2012 to 2013, Ed Harlow, 2011 to 2012, Don Ashley, 2010 to 2011, James Rector, 2007 to 2010, C. Farnham Jarrard, 2006 to 2007, Dr. Douglas R. Weberling, 2005 to 2006, Paul West Hurley, 2004 to 2005, Jerry Wolf, 2003 to 2004, Dr. Douglas R. Weberling, 2001 to 2003, Jerry Wolf, 2000 to 2001, Farham Jarrard, 1997 to 2000, Jerry Wolf, 1992 to 1997. The City of Bristol, Virginia is served by two law enforcement agencies. They are the City Police and the City Sheriff's Department. Police Department, 501 Scott Street, Bristol, Virginia, 24201. Department Line, 645 to 7400, Tips Line, 466 Tips. The Bristol, Virginia Police Department is a full-service law enforcement agency providing police field services 24 hours a day. The department has 53 sworn police officer positions, and a non-sworn support staff of 21 full-time members for a total of 74 members. Included in the support staff is the city's E911 Central Dispatch Emergency Communication Center, which provides call-taking and dispatch service for police, fire and EMS needs. The men and women of the Bristol Police Department are dedicated to the department's mission: preservation of the peace, protection of life and property, prevention of crime, apprehension of criminals, recovery of lost and stolen property, enforcement of the law, fairly and impartially. Police Chief, John S. Austin, Animal Control Officer, Deanna Bouton, Sheriff Department, 417 Cumberland Street, Bristol, Virginia, 24201. Department Line, 645 to 7430. It is an objective of the Bristol, Virginia Sheriff's Office to operate and administer to all courts serving the city of Bristol, Virginia by providing courtroom security for all facets of these courts' operations, as well as carrying out all court orders directed to the sheriff, to serve civil process issued by the courts, making all levies, attachments, and services as described in the process, and to operate the Bristol, Virginia City Jail by providing the public of this locality with protection from societal offenders, by assisting the courts regarding offender dispositions, by providing assistance to adult and juvenile offenders, to promote law-abiding behavior, and by providing just and humane care in the management of these offenders. The effective performance of these duties will ensure this department of efficiency and economic balance, as well as motivation for improved employee performance through the promotion of training and education opportunities in these areas. In addition, the Bristol, Virginia Sheriff's Office is committed to every citizen of our city. The Sheriff Unregistered Trademark S Office will provide drug education for our city's youth through our participation in Project DARE, in cooperation with the Bristol, Virginia school system, and make available crime prevention programs to all citizens in our community. Sheriff Jack Weisenberger, Fire Department, 211 Lee Street, Bristol, Virginia, 24201. Department Line, 645 to 7304. Station 1, 211 Lee Street, Bristol, Virginia, 24201. Station Line, 645 to 7305. Station 2, 1603 Euclid Avenue, Bristol, Virginia, 24201. Station Line, 645 to 7307. Station 3, 105 Suncrest Drive, Bristol, Virginia, 24201. Station Line, 645-7309, Fire Training Center, 2216 Shakespeare Road, Bristol, Virginia, 24201. Department Line, 645-7305, Special Operations, Regional Hazardous Materials Response Team, Sergeant Scotty Sproles, Division 4 Heavy Technical Rescue Team, Sergeant Stacey Farley. Our efforts were recognized by the Insurance Services Office in 1994 when the Bristol, Virginia Fire Department was evaluated as an ISO Class 4 fire department under the Fire Suppression Rating Schedule. The FSRS is the manual ISO uses in reviewing the firefighting capabilities of individual communities. The schedule measures the major elements of a community's fire suppression system and develops a numerical grading called a public protection classification. Technology. Despite its relatively small size, Bristol, Virginia boasts one of the most advanced broadband networks in the country. Bristol, Virginia utilities started planning a fiber optic deployment in the city in the late 1990s. By the year 2001, BVU had been granted approval by the City Council of Bristol for a full deployment of a fiber-to-the-premises project. This project was to offer competition to local incumbents and provide broadband internet, cable TV, and telephone service to the residents of Bristol. This deployment was one of the first of its kind in the United States and was widely watched by the telecommunications industry. A system known as Passive Optical Network was successfully deployed to over 6,000 customers in a matter of 2 years. Today, Bristol, Virginia is still one of only a few FTTP deployments in the country with a significant number of customers online. Bristol, a unregistered trademark S-Twin, Bristol, Tennessee, is also deploying an FTTP system similar to its neighbor across the state line. Economy. Top employers. According to Bristol's 2011 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, the top employers in the city are Education. In 2007 and 2008, Bristol was named one of the best 100 communities for music education. Colleges. Virginia Lintermont College closed in 2014, Sullivan College closed in 1978, High School, Virginia High School, 1200 Long Crescent Drive. Phone, 821-5858. Principal, Ronnie Collins, John S. Battle High School, 21264 Battle Hill Drive. Phone, 642-5300. Principal, Jeff Hawkins, Middle School, Virginia Middle School, 501 Piedmont Avenue. Phone, 821-5660. Principal, Bo Love, Elementary Schools, Highland View Elementary School, 1405 Eds Avenue. Phone, 821-5710. Principal, Pam Smith, Stonewall Jackson Elementary School, 2045 West Euclid Avenue. Phone, 821-5740. Principal, Dr. Linda Brittle Van Pelt Elementary School, 200 Spring Hill Terrace. Phone, 821-5770. Principal, Steve Bonney, Washington Lee Elementary School, 900 Washington Lee Drive. Phone 821-5800. Principal, Faith Mabe, Private School Street Anne Catholic School, Sullins Academy Private School, Morrison Private School. Culture, birthplace of country music. Bristol was recognized as the birthplace of country music, according to a resolution passed by the U.S. Congress in 1998. Residents of the city had contributed to early country music recordings and influence. In 1927, record producer Ralph Peer of Victor Records began recording local musicians in Bristol to attempt to capture the local sound of traditional folk music of the region. One of these local sounds was created by the Carter family. The Carter family got their start on July 31, 1927, when A.P. Carter and his family journeyed from Aces Spring, Virginia, to Bristol, Tennessee, to audition for Peer, who was seeking new talent for the relatively embryonic recording industry. They received $50 for each song they recorded. Since 1994, the Birthplace of Country Music Alliance has promoted the city as a destination to learn about the history of the region and its role in the creation of an entire music genre. The Alliance is organizing the building of a new cultural heritage center to help educate the public about the history of country music in the region. Professional sports, Bristol hosts the Bristol Pirates baseball team of the Appalachian League. Former NASCAR driver Kelly Denton is from the city. On the Tennessee side, Bristol is home to Bristol Motor Speedway, the world's fastest half-mile, which hosts 2 races per year on the NASCAR Sprint Cup circuit, 2 races per year on the NASCAR Nationwide Series circuit, 1 race per year on the Camping World Truck Series circuit, and various other racing events. The complex includes the Bristol Dragway, nicknamed Thunder Valley, referencing the hills that echo the engine noise back toward the crowd. Media, television, WCYB-TV in Bristol, VA, WEMT-TV in Bristol, VA, WJHL-TV in Johnson City, TN, newspaper, Bristol Herald Courier, radio, WTZR 99.3 fathoms, WAZ 94.9 fathoms, WXBQ 96.9 fathoms, WKJV 100.5 fathoms, WZAP 690 AM, WFHG 980 AM, WOPI 1490 AM, 101.5, 95.9, 88.3, Public Library, Bristol Public Library. See also, National Register of Historic Places listings in Bristol, Virginia, references. External links, City of Bristol, Bristol, Virginia Public Schools, Bristol, Virginia Voter Registration Office, Bristol Family YMCA, Bristol, Virginia Office of Economic Development, Believe in Bristol I Love State Street, Bristol Pictures, Sullins Academy Street Anne School, Morrison School.